Only this is for you.
What was he had in his hand? I didn't. I always wonder what will happen if I'll be at home alone, especially in one big family house, and I start seeing the tape of my camera, which is front of my doorbell. And seeing some unexpected things start happening in front of it. I don't know what we'll do, man. Like that's something that's, especially if it happens like more than one time, and you start seeing some stuff which is not really. There is no like solid explanation for it. If you want to find out, today we're about to watch 8 most disturbing things caught on doorbell camera footage. From channel Chilling Scares, I'm gonna leave the link in the description. So let's don't waste the time.
In April 2021, a woman named Shayla Bryan and her husband were inside their home in North Carolina when their 13-year-old son went outside to walk their dog. As soon as he walked out the door, the Ring camera footage captured a suspicious silver BMW stop in front of the family's front lawn, after which a strange man got out of the vehicle and approached the teenager.
I wonder what, like, you know what? Like, it's a late night and.
Honey. You living already, somewhere? Oh, you living already?
What the hell? What type of question is that?
Without even introducing himself, the man asked the boy if he lives in the neighborhood. According to the teenager's mother, she and her husband had taught their son about stranger danger multiple times in the past, but on this particular occasion, the boy appeared to freeze up out of fear. What's most disturbing about the recording is that the man didn't waste a split second to get out of the car and talk to the boy, which suggests he was either prowling around the neighborhood waiting for someone to step out of their house, or he was very familiar with the Bryan teenager's father was able to intervene before anything could happen.
What you got to ask my son?
Oh, I was wondering about the airplane noise.
Talking to my son and he ain't got no adult out here. That's kind of creepy.
It is creepy, pal. Get the hell out of here.
When the boy's father confronts him, the stranger is forced to think quickly on his feet and blurts out that he was wondering about the airplane noise in the area.
You gotta take your dog.
Obviously, it doesn't make a lot of sense to be driving around a random neighborhood waiting for a 13-year-old kid to walk out of his house just to ask him a question like that, and the father doesn't appear to buy the story for a second. Shayla Bryant, the boy's mother, mentioned she remained apprehensive after the incident, especially since it was never confirmed what exactly the man was planning to do. The suspect drove off soon after and was never seen again.
As I mentioned, hell yeah.
22, a TikToker uploaded this chilling footage of an unexpected visit to her home while she was gone. In it, a disturbing voice can be heard asking to be let in at her house's back door.
Bro, what the? Pal, come on.
The person repeats the words, "Let me in," as they scratch and knock on the back door. The eerie quality of the voice, coupled with the fact that nobody can be seen on screen, led a lot of viewers to come up with different theories as to who may have been at the door. During the entire video, a human shadow can be easily made out in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, but the person themselves never walks in front of the camera. Some viewers suggested this alludes to the footage being staged. Others, however, think that someone with malicious intent could be targeting her house and urge the user to be careful.
No, pal, no. I mean, who the hell goes with such a like scary voice and saying like, "Let me in," and scratch the door? That I'm saying like it's similar to the last case. The last case, you had this thing that you saw the guy just came out of the car like yeah, how long you live here? There ain't some pre-planned like thing, you know what I'm saying? That's something they can like. It's just people who has a mental issue do this stuff, and this one it's the same case. I don't know. I assume it could be like the woman, like old lady probably. just went to the house, started scratching their shit, and like just keep calling, let me in. This ain't something normal. Like this ain't something you call it plant, you know. Damn it, dude.
And confirmed what exactly this footage shows, and no further updates have been made by the TikTok user. In August 2019, a security camera inside a home in Troy, Michigan captured a suspicious man walking up the stairs and looking around the house. Based on his body language, it doesn't look like he knows his way around the home, and that's because he broke in. Although the next part of the incident wasn't caught on camera, a few seconds after walking up the stairs, the man walked into the homeowner's bedroom, where he found her sleeping. Disturbingly, the woman reported that she woke up screaming to the man standing over her bed. The intruder immediately ran out of the house, but even with the footage, police were left with no leads on who this could have been or how he had gotten in. It wasn't until 2 months later in October of that year that the same man was once again captured on camera in another home in Rochester Hills, Michigan.
Bro, look at this guy, pal.
In this incident, the man can be seen climbing onto the hot tub and peering through the window for a few seconds before walking away. Although the incident was also reported by this homeowner, the man continued to dodge the police for several months after that. Then, in January 2020, the man made yet another appearance in the area. In this instance, he peered through the kitchen window of a house in Bloomfield Township and hid behind a tree, after which the homeowner received a notification from his home security camera alerting him to the stranger's presence. Even though the first part of the incident wasn't caught on camera, footage of the man walking along the side of the house was later released.
No way, like...
Once again, the intruder evaded the authorities, and it wasn't until a few days later that the police finally made a break in the case. In February 2020, the same man was seen by a cop running from a residential yard in Bloomfield Township in the same neighborhood as the last time he was captured on video.
The amount of hard work he put into this thing, if he was able to put it in something else, he was way more successful than his pal for like 2 years straight was like messing around in the hood. Pal just... Holy shit. Dude, look at this. Like he's literally just... He's trying to just go into the random houses in the same area, which means he was probably living in the same area. And the police wasn't able to catch him. I can't understand this. I mean, probably, you know. But you know, the background is snowy, and one day if it was like really kind of walking with the shorts even though in the like snowy shit, huh? Did he? Let's check this out.
This time he was arrested, issued a citation and a restraining order, and forced to wear a GPS tether until his court date.
Okay.
The man was identified as 27-year-old Donovan Johnson, and it was later revealed that he worked as a bankruptcy attorney. After he was put in jail and released on bond, there were no further updates on the case. But if he was convicted, it's likely he's still serving time to this day. In September 2018, a man named Jeff Knoll uploaded a disturbing video to his channel, which he titled, "Man Trying to Enter My Home in the Middle of the Night." In it, a creepy man can be seen approaching the front door of a home and seemingly attempting to find a way in.
Man, what you want there? Did he just...
At first, the break-in seems pretty non-threatening, but a few seconds later, the man begins pulling on the doorknob and talking to himself.
Bro, he used something that day. This is what I feel, you know, like this is the kind of move people like doing when they are on something, you know, or... What?
Some of what he says you can somewhat make out, but most of it is unclear. Before the man can go any further with his break-in attempt, the homeowner calls out from a window and threatens to call the police.
Man, I can understand.
Okay, I was just looking for a dog fighter. Whoa. You don't have to get all like that and stuff, honey.
Bro, look at this guy.
The man gives an almost laughable excuse, saying he was just looking for his dog Fido. He then tells the woman that they could be friends before walking off into the night. The man was never seen again by the uploader, and they still have no idea what his intentions were if he had gotten into the house.
Wow, pal, wow. That's so...
This terrifying footage was captured in April 2023 in Connecticut. At 9:30 a.m., a man was recorded walking up the front door of a house wearing an orange vest and holding a package in his hand. As soon as the homeowner opens the door, things get disturbing pretty quickly.
They just...
To make himself seem more genuine, the man pretends to read an address on the package as the homeowner makes his way to the door.
I wanted to point this,
but
actually.
little did he know, the man wasn't there to deliver a package.
I don't know if this is for you.
What was he had in his hand? I didn't understand it. They were in what? Holy...
In an attempt to confuse the homeowner, the man tries to give him the package, but when the owner hesitates, the suspect immediately pulls out a weapon and tries to back the owner into his house.
Oh, he had a gun, pal.
However, the homeowner pushes the man away before retreating into his home. After the armed man ran away, he was identified by police as 37-year-old Xavier Otero and was arrested at a family member's house in nearby Hartford, Connecticut.
Bro,
Otero was promptly charged.
He literally tried to... he was trying to rob him, and there was a guy waiting for him in the car. That was planned thing. Wow. So how can you trust something like this? As you saw it, he had this jacket thing, the orange thing, which kind of represent that he's working at somewhere and stuff. And the moment he opened the door, even though he was it was planned actually. They gotta have some tag or something, I assume. You gotta be, I don't know how you should take care of such stuff, just trying to understand if it's the one who's bringing you a package is the valid one or not. That's actually a good question to really get answer for, And I don't know, man. That's this one was the must something that's not happening not happening the previous case was there was a guy that he was kind of on drug or something. He was missing out. They weren't really they were dangerous if they were able to get in their home at the first place, but they were just missing out outside. I can just call police, but this guy came with the plan, and this is the part that makes it scary.
Evasion, threatening, criminal possession of a firearm, and criminal attempt to commit unlawful restraint. During the investigation, the cops learned about an alleged plot to take part in a home invasion where the occupants of the home were going to be restrained with zip ties and robbed at gunpoint. The suspect also mentioned something about possibly invading a second home in Manchester, Connecticut. While executing a search and seizure warrant on the home where they found Otero, police said they found approximately 1.1 kilograms of drugs and other items commonly used in the operation of a drug factory.
Damn it.
In the same room, the cops found a bag full of heavy-duty zip ties. Shortly after Otero's arrest, police also took the driver of the truck into custody and charged him with conspiracy to commit home invasion and conspiracy to commit unlawful restraint. A month after these arrests, a third suspect was taken into custody, where he was identified as the mastermind behind the operation and promptly sentenced to prison. As of now, all three suspects are still in jail. This eerie and confusing footage was captured by a homeowner's Ring camera one night in August 2023 in an otherwise peaceful neighborhood in Bowling Green, Ohio. In the footage, a masked man can be seen ringing the doorbell and immediately running away. Initially, the incident appears to be a pretty lame ding-dong ditch attempt, which almost every homeowner has been the victim of at some point or another.
Yeah.
But looking closely at the footage, you'll notice the man never actually ran away.
What the holy look at that. Bro, that's creepy.
While the man stood in the middle of the street staring eerily at the door, the homeowner made his way down the stairs after being woken up by the sound of the doorbell. As soon as he saw this figure just eyeing him down in the middle of the street, he called the cops. The next day, Bowling Green police posted the video on Facebook, asking the man's neighbors to help identify the masked intruder. And it didn't take long for other residents of the area to complain that they had been through similar incidents in the days leading up to the uploading of the video. Following the incident, the man was never identified by police. His intentions are still unknown.
Imagine you just open the door like, see this? Oh shit.
On a rainy morning in 2020, a Ring camera captured a woman walking up to the front door of a house and ringing the doorbell repeatedly.
What?
Strangely, the woman keeps her mouth wide open almost the entire time.
Yeah.
But it's unclear if this is due to the influence of drugs, or maybe if it's a symptom of potential illness. After a few seconds of waiting, the woman turns around and leaves. The fact that she can be seen apparently putting her fingers in her mouth as she turns to leave suggests that she might have been in pain, a theory that was echoed by several viewers in the Reddit thread where the clip was originally posted. Other viewers suggested the woman might have been sleepwalking as a result of some powerful sleep.
This is so, this is disturbing. This is not, it's unpleasant. You know what I'm saying? It's not creepy. You know, if you see this, it feels disturbing more than like feeling like, you know, because maybe she was threatened to do this. You don't know. You never know. But the thing that something like this happening, you see the footage, it's more likely to be disturbing than creepy. You know what I'm saying?
But because the clip was captured at 6 a.m., it's also possible that she had been wandering around all night.
Yeah.
However, it remains unclear if the woman was genuinely asking for help or if she was possibly planning to do something else entirely. This footage was captured at around 1:35 p.m. on October 16, 2018 in Alberta, Canada. According to the homeowner, he received a motion alert from his Ring camera while he was at work. Because it was unusual for him to have visitors in the middle of the day, he immediately activated the live view feature, and that's when he saw this.
What the hell are you doing?
At first, he mentioned how he didn't think there was anything strange going on, seeing how the visitor was dressed similarly to most utility and telecom workers in the area.
This is what I'm talking
But
about.
after the man began banging insistently on the door and peering through the window into the house, he immediately became suspicious.
What is he trying to do? Pointing at someone, huh?
After prying at the door with a glove to avoid leaving fingerprints,
Yeah.
the man motions to his accomplice to come to the door, and that's when things get even more disturbing.
What the hell? Man,
Get away from the door.
alright, pal, got on the way now. Stupid butt. Get the hell
While the
out
man in the
there.
Yankees cap acts as a lookout,
Stupid
the man in the vest uses
yellow
what appears to be a
shit.
large screwdriver to violently pry the door open and break in. After managing to get the door partially open, the homeowner manages to activate the two-way talk function and makes his presence known. After the video was made public, the homeowner was interviewed by local police about the incident. The video was then posted to Facebook, where many neighbors and nearby residents claimed to know who the two men were. However, it was never confirmed if the two suspects were apprehended. Based on what was captured on video, the two men were most likely planning an armed robbery.
Yeah.
But with no further context, it's impossible to know if that's really what they had in mind or if they plan to do something worse. As of this upload, there have been no further updates.
I mean, one thing that I need to talk about now, even for myself, is the fact that I mean, people who lives in the family house, they need to do something in order to take care of stuff. Like, you know, the guy just wearing some yellow shit and like some orange shit, like coming at your door, knocking, and like do whatever they want. You gotta kind of trying to understand, or you're gonna kind of start tracking the packets coming to you or not. You gotta check it. There is a website for this stuff. You gotta check it before you open the door, and maybe ask to show a badge or something like that. I mean, you know what I'm saying, like something in order to just be the valid thing that they are working at the some post thing, in order to, you know, you open the door and not feeling like not anything bad happened to you. So yeah, this is a main point. That was a main point for me about this video, which made it more like a lesson to me than a scary video. So don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and if you have any idea, if you know any type of this video, or if you have any experience like this, comment below. See you next time.